What's up, YouTube? This your girl Angie. We back at it again for another Ravens in Sports. And man, oh man, we got quite a bit to talk about. Chicago Bulls. Thursday they took on the Knicks. Saturday took on the Nets. And a few nights ago they took on the Nuggets. So dang, and yeah. So defeating the teams, 3 wins back to back. So the Bulls, they defeated the Knicks, 119-115 in New York. Your game leaders for that was DeRozan had 34 points, Vucevic 7 rebounds, Ball 6 assists, Alex 4 steals, big baller. He had 3 blocks. And for the New York Knicks, Mr. J. Randall, 30 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists. Mr. Evan, he had 4 steals. Mitchell Robinson had 5 blocks. But all in all, it was a good win. The Bulls got a little sloppy after halftime, but they still were able to finish strong. Even in the beginning, the Bulls, I said about a month ago that they had to start off strong, which they did. Right out of the gate, Levine with the steal, taking it for the dunk. Even Vuk stepping up, going for 3. Caruso was just giving out rebounds and assists all night long. There was a 3 that Vuk went up for. Caruso gave it right back to him. And what did Vuk do? He cut through that paint and one-handed dunked that thing. I said, ooh, Vucevic, okay, man, I see you. Just an outstanding job for the Bulls. I can see that Vuk's confidence is getting back. He's a lot stronger. He's a lot faster, playing healthier, even playing some defense. One-on-ones, he's gotten a lot better. All in all, the Bulls did a great job. Even though they almost lost, they came together at the end, stuck together, and just defeated the New York Knicks in their home. So they did a great job and did very, very, very well. The defensive turnovers for the team that they got off of the Knicks, they got quite a bit of points off of that, and so. Bravo to the Bulls defeating the Knicks. My only thing is, again, cut down on the fouls. I believe they had 21 fouls. And I would definitely have to say, don't let off the gas, even after halftime, because, of course, the Knicks made the appropriate adjustments. And so, yeah, and shout out to Immanuel Quickley. I know that we're talking about Bulls, but listen, Immanuel Quickley, his father used to cut my dad's hair, and my dad remembers him growing up as a kid. So shout out to Immanuel Quickley. I'm surprised he hasn't even started off the bench yet for New York. But you know what? That's another topic for another time. So I think I'm going to talk about that. But moving on, the Nets. Bulls take on the Nets. They took on the Nets Saturday night, defeating them 111-107. They started kind of slow, but, eventually they rose up to the challenge. So, awesome job. Green did not play in this game due to an injury. But you know what? They did a great job lighting up the paint. DeRozan, man, he was fire. Rosen is like, he's finally here. Finally come to stay. I know, in the beginning of the season, he's a little rusty, different team, different city. But he's come around, like you could tell, like his floaters, spin floaters, everything is just smooth sailing. His assists, his progression against going against the basket and defense is just, man, applauding him and his fakes. He's doing a great job. He is doing a great job. So real quick, game leaders. So Zach, all the time, 31 points, Ball 10 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 steals. Man, Ball was hot for that game. Derrick Jones 4 blocks. KD 28 points. Bruce Brown 12 rebounds. Harden had 7 assists, and Patty Mills 2 steals and 2 blocks. So all in all, good job for the Bulls for containing them. Like I said, you heard the stats with Lonzo, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals. Like Lonzo was on fire. Lonzo was pressing them against the line. Everybody who came down, Lonzo was pressing. He was putting his hands up. He was going after the ball. He was getting the turnovers and everything. The assist to the basket, just doing his job. The D for Lonzo was awesome. And the best part about this is that between the combination of Ball and Lonzo and Caruso and Ayo, it gives Zach LaVine the chance to rest. Like I said this in a few videos ago, this time last year and the year before that, Zach LaVine just had a lot going on, a lot to hold on his shoulders for this team, because he is the leader of this team. And just the fact that he can just sit down, refresh, it's wonderful that, DeRozan and them can take over, and, Zach ain't got to worry about it. I feel like he doesn't have to play as hard as he did in the past. And just, it's just wonderful that Coach Billy has his rotation to the fullest, and just not just the rotation, but the personnel, even the personnel off the bench, it's just fire. And as usual, Zach was just, everywhere. Once he got that rest, he was everywhere, shooting threes, and even, waiting for clear ways to have a lead to the paint, taking it in for 2, and just Zach LaVine, just taking it easy, playing some basketball, doing this thing. And once again, Vucevic defense was a lot better. It's getting better. It's like, this guy is on fire. Like, do not put his flame out. Like, I hope he continues on this route. And he's just doing a great job. And even the defense towards the end of the game, I believe that it was very, very close, and DeRozan was able to, fit in the basket at the last minute through the paint, and even just the aggression, the defense at the end, when the Nets could have tied the game for 111, because Harden had the ball, and Harden can shoot them threes, and just the way that they just attacked, they pressed them against the line, they held them off on some of them offensive lines, the lines outside of the paint in the second half. So, but again, shout out to the Bulls doing their thing, powering through, moving on to the Nuggets. The Bulls defeated them 97-109 at home. And again, I can't stress enough, it was just a great game. So, leaders. So, Will Barton, 19 points. Jeff Green, 13 rebounds. Nikola Jokic, 15 assists, 2 steals. Jeff Green, 1 block. LaVine averaged about 30 points, led the team. Vooch, 10 rebounds. Also, LaVine had 8 assists and 1 steal. And Lonzo had 4 blocks. Like I said, once again, it goes back to Lonzo's defense is just fire. Just fire. And you know what also helps that? It also helps that LaVine is not the only one who knows how to shoot threes on this team. Like, Vooch's threes are coming back. Ball, he's still getting threes, but when he's not getting threes, he's handling rebounds. So it's just awesome combination for the team. Just a couple of things, I said, Vooch is coming back to life. Threes, defense, all of that, stepping up, charging the paint, playing one-on-one against the other Nikola, and just getting in there, getting in their face, just like, So, yes. The pass from Vucevic to Carter was just awesome. The assist was just dynamite. Just able to get the field goal, the 2 points, and the dunks. And Ayo with the steals, and then driving it to the basket for his dunk. All in all, these last 3 games, just a stellar job. And no Alex Caruso, no Green again. And once again, it did not mess up the system. It didn't mess up the cadence of the Bulls. Coach Billy still held it down. And this is what I'm talking about. These Bulls are playing like a playoff team. And I just, I hope they continue to play very well, even against teams that aren't that good. At the end of the day, it is the NBA. This is a professional sport. So regardless what anybody's record is, you still have to come in and you have to play your best, because basketball is a long season. So I just want the Bulls to continue to play their best, and they did a lot better this time on their fouls. They kept their fouls down to about maybe around 12, about, or I think it was either 9 or 12, but they kept them down. So the fouls, are getting better. They're keeping that down. And again, the starting lineup, the bench is it's stellar. It's stellar. And, just rooting for the Bulls. Continue to push, continue to do your thing. Everybody's doing an awesome, awesome job. This is so exciting. We haven't seen a win like this since Rose was there. And of course, the Michael Jordan era. So I just hope that the Bulls can continue to put together like a good win streak, like a 10, 15 win streak if they can. And keeping alive, or they're alive in the Eastern Conference. So yes, definitely. So hey y'all, what's up? So I've been busy, just bought a house, so been running around, haven't got a chance to upload the video. So I'm just gonna jump in here real quick and talk about the Cavalier games. Those game leaders will be on the screen for you, but unfortunately the Bulls lost to them a couple nights ago. And unfortunately, DeRozan was not in the game. And, the Bulls started off pretty well, but however, just could not capitalize. And, the Cavaliers destroyed them on the edges of the paint, inside the paint, outside the paint, threes everywhere. Former Bull Laurie making them look crazy, stupid. But I just hope that the Bulls are able to put together a good win drive. Like, almost all season, it's been win 3, win 4, drop 1 or 2, and the Bulls really have to get together to put together those solid wins, that just chain of wins. And I understand, we have COVID, there's been injuries, but the Bulls really got to put together a type of package that are going to win games consecutively. So, you know what I mean. But anyways, so the Bulls, they just gotta get back to winning. I noticed again in almost the last few games that third quarter, they've been kind of letting off the gas, just kind of coasting, cruising, if you want to call it. And this allows teams back in the game. We saw the same thing for New York. We didn't see it for the Nets, but we did see it for the Nuggets. So, and this is what happened again with the Bulls third quarter. And, they were behind, but not a whole lot. But it's just like they just get in this cruise control. And while other teams are making adjustments, the Bulls, they just kind of let off the gas. And, sometimes they get cocky, start forcing threes that are unnecessary. So, the Bulls just need to start getting back to basic fundamentals and creating these long wins. But anyways, that's all I got to say. They're taking on Miami Saturday, so yeah. And this is your girl Angie. Make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can be up to date with all the Ravens and sports and the Chicago Bulls. Most importantly, anything you would like me to cover, I will gladly cover. And you know what I say. We will see you next time.